and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little unboxing and review of this automatic soap dispenser. So obviously we've had quite a few issues, as you'll know, kind of worldwide. I work for a company that does bathrooms, bathroom products, this, that and the other, and this is something that they kind of do, but it's more on a high end. So I thought I'd have a look. I saw this on Amazon. I think it was around about £20 odd with a 10% discount. So today I just wanted to see kind of how good it is and yeah, if it's worth keeping. I thought it would kind of be more fun for the kids as well, just to stick under the hand under and yeah, foam comes out rather than a pump action. Yeah, I know it's a little bit lazy, but you see these popping up everywhere in your M&S and everywhere like that, so it's becoming something that they need to have. A lot of the ones that you see are normally on a long stand or mounted to a wall, so I thought this would be nice just to have around the house. So we're joined in the kitchen at the moment, so we're going to see how it works over at the sink, dispensing the soap and how to set it up. So we'll just have a nosy at that now. Right, so I haven't actually opened this at the moment. So this is the, let's see if I can pronounce it properly, the Korolev, something like that, automatic soap dispenser. Yeah, so you just basically just put your hands under it. It does use a infrared sensor in 0.25 seconds. Woo! It's got 3 foam modes, just to see how well, foamy you like it. The reason why I went for this one is because it was a reasonable price, and it's also got a battery built in, so you don't need to keep on changing the batteries. Like I say, I haven't opened it, so you're looking at pretty much what I'm looking, so let's have a nosy. Right, so here we go. So I like doing these sort of reviews just because people on Amazon, they just see the photos and they don't actually know what they look like, how they operate, because with it not being a well-known brand, a lot of people tend not to use do reviews on them and things like that. So this is your user manual. It's all got your pictures and the like. You can actually mount this on the wall as well by the looks of it. So it looks like there's a little bottle at the bottom that you fill up with your liquid. So let's have a look in there. Alright, okay. So first off, it does look quite nice. Won't look really out of place. It does feel a little bit top heavy, but I'm guessing that's because it's not got anything inside. So it's got your little filter in there. And that's where you charge it up there. Like a little mini USB. Yeah, on and off there, and then that'll be your infrared under there with the nozzle where it comes out of. So yeah, looks pretty good, and it's got your brand in there. I guess you just twist it. It's quite a big container, to be fair. And it's got your filter under there, so it doesn't pull anything through. The thing what I've seen with these before with my sort of line of work is sometimes they can get blocked. So what I would do is I would every so often just run it through with just some lukewarm water, and that'll just kind of clear any soap that might have been stuck in the motors or anything like that. That's what I'd do. So that's what else have we got in the box. So we've got your charger cable, just USB, and then your mini USB there. And then you've got, so this looks like it's your mounting bracket. And I can get it out. Yeah. So it looks like this is possibly some sort of sticky that you stick onto the back, then you mount this to the wall, and it just clips together. or in fact it'll probably be that mounts to that, won't it? So it'll be something like that you just stick on that onto your wall, and then it hooks on. Alright, let's have a little bit of a closer look. So on the top you've got the on and off button. I thought it was push, but it's not, it's actually touch. So it looks like you've got 3 settings. So you've got your low, medium and high. I think that's your medium. Sorry, that's your low. That's the high, medium, low. If you can't see it, it's white, blue, then green on that one. So you can see that's green. Put it back to white, this should be the longest. See, that's the longest. Press it again to the blue. Shorter, and green. Shortest. Obviously there's nothing in there, so that's just a trial. So let's put some fluid in it and some water, and let's give it a test. Right, so unfortunately I've had a quick look at the instructions and it doesn't actually say how to use the hand sanitizer. So luckily on the actual Amazon website itself, I'll post a picture. So it's basically 100, it's 1 to 3. So for 100 ml of soap, it's 300 ml of water. So that's what I've mixed here in the jug. So we're just going to go ahead and put this in here. Try not to trigger the sensor. So it does look quite a nice machine. So what I'll do is just give it a little bit of a wiggle. And it's got quite a big canister, so it doesn't look like you'll need to top it up a lot. Just have the last bits in there. Setting it off. So it's just a twist top. So I'm going to be sensible and I am going to put this over it. Right, so let's give it a go. See if it pulls it through first. Here we go. Oh, well, that were a bit pathetic, wasn't it? Let's see if we can put it up a notch. So it's on the white one. So this is the top setting. Oh, look at that. That's nice and foamy, isn't it? Do you know what? I didn't think it was going to work like that, to be fair. Let's try number 2. So this is the blue setting. Again, I'll post a picture of, I think, if you need it, it basically just shows you how many seconds the foam dispenses for on the 3 separate settings. I'd say that's reasonable. So just to go through it again, so I'll put it onto the highest so you can see the different settings. So that's the highest. Quite a lot there. And I'll put it on the next setting, which is middle. I haven't got enough hands, but we'll try it on the 3rd setting, which is green. How do we do this? There we go. That's your 3 different settings. So your highest, your medium, and your low. As you're seeing, as soon as you put your hands under, it doesn't pull through straight away. So it's just pulling it through into the pump. So you just give it a few goes, and then once it's finished, it's in there. So yeah, I'm just going to give it a few more goes and see how we get on with it. So this is all plugged in. So I'm just going to turn it on to charge just to see if there's any lights or anything, which there is. There is like a orangey sort of light, which I'm presuming will turn possibly green or turn off once it's fully charged. So it's just plugged in there. I'm just using a USB charger head just from an iPhone, because it doesn't come with a charger head, so it's just the lead itself. So there you go. And then once it's fully charged, it turns this colour, which is like a white colour. If you can kind of see that. That shows you that it's now fully charged and ready to go. So I thought I'd run through the box as well, because the box pretty much tells you a lot of information on it. So its body is ABS, the bottle, which is the bottom bit, is PP. Working temperature 5 to 40 degrees Celsius. The waterproof level is IPX5. Distance is 4 to 6 centimeters, so it's just basically when you put your hand underneath it, how far it can register until it operates it. So this is the 3 different colours. So I think it was the white, which was the high grade, the mid grade was the blue, and the low grade is the green. So the bottle capacity is 400 ml. So like I said, it doesn't really tell you in the instructions about how much to put in, but I've posted a photo and it is 1 to 3. So that makes sense, that basically 100 ml is your limit of hand sanitizer or whatever else you choose to use. So it makes up the 400 ml. Again, table set or wall hanging, and yeah, 50,000 times working life, which is pretty decent for something that costs what, 20 odd quid. Again, I'll put the link down below for you to have a look. Right, so I've been testing for most of the day. So basically I've used it in the kitchen and the bathroom. I've also used it in the shower as well. All seems to be working fine in all of them sort of situations. I think I'll probably use it mostly downstairs in the kitchen, just for washing the hands and things like that. I might even invest in getting another one and get it upstairs into the sink. I'm not too sure if I'd use it in the shower, but you have got that option. Like I said, this one was on Amazon for around about £23, £24 or something like that, and I think at the moment they've got a 10% voucher on. So yeah, I'm just going to keep using it and just see how I go. What I'll do is I'll maybe do another video maybe a month or a couple of months down the line, just to see how it's all going, if it's all still working. Also, what I did do is I did charge it up fully after I showed you a quick clip, and I think it took around about 2 hours to charge it up fully. But for that, I would have thought that you'd get a really long time in using it, just because it'll use so little power every time you just put your hand in front of it. There's no lights that constantly flash or anything like that, so yeah, I can't see it using a lot of power. Like I said, there's 3 different settings which I've used. For me, I use it on the green setting, which is the lowest setting. It's just enough foam for me. Number 1's just too much, which is the white setting on this, on the top of the lid. The other thing as well to note is once it's fully charged, once I put my hand under it, it didn't activate. So what you need to do is you just need to hold your finger on the top for about 3 seconds, I think it was, something like that, and then it'll automatically start working. Then you just put your hand underneath it again, and then it'll just carry on. What I thought that I might have to do is I might have to do that by leaving it on, putting my finger on it for quite a while again throughout the day, but every time it works, you just put your hand under and it just comes straight away. So there were no issues there. Yeah, all in all, pretty happy. on the back you've got your input there, so you can see where to charge it. It's just got a, oops, it's just sprayed all over, but it's just got a rubber bung at the back. There you go. As I said, it is working, as you can as you can tell. So the other thing that I was quite happy with as well, so when you put your hand under it, it doesn't actually leave droplets. So because it's foam, you don't get that runniness that's going to be leaking all over the side. So it is pretty clean in that sense. Yeah, the only other thing that I would say is, if you're not using it day in, day out, I would take it out and maybe, I don't know, once a month, once every couple of months or so, take it out, give it a clean, and like I said earlier in the video, just flush it through with some warm water, not really hot, because if it's really hot it'll damage the insides. So just flush it through with some warm water, and that'll just clear any soap or anything like that that's got stuck or got dry throughout the use. But yeah, I like that you can actually see it as well, so you know exactly how much is left in there. I think the foaming works by, I think it's got like a little air pocket in the top here. So what it'll do is it'll suck it up, it'll mix it with air, and then that's how your foam comes out. And again, like I said in the video earlier, it's 100ml to 300ml, so 1 to 3, and this jar holds, I think it says around about 400ml. So I think that'll last a long time. Like I say, I've been using it all day, and no, don't be cheeky and don't say I don't wash my hands, but yeah, wash my hands out of every use. Like I said, used it upstairs and downstairs, and yeah, that was pretty much full, and that's all it's used. Just show you again. So it just activates the green on the top, and that's your foam there. So I'll just show you again. If you have a look on the top, when I activate it, there you go. It can even work when it's on its front. So yeah, and you also get like a sticky pad that goes on the back there, and you can hook it wherever you want, which is pretty cool as well. I can see these things taking off because I'm not too sure if it's a law yet, but I know that you do have to have these in pretty much everywhere at the moment. I know I've got it at my work. When you go shopping, you've got all of these. So the market is going round the touchless route rather than saying it's infrared, because a lot of these systems, they don't just work just off infrared, they work off other sort of sensors. So for instance I've seen urinals and things like that work on the sense of the water, so the water hits the urinal, and that's what actually triggers the flush. Or once the water hits it, it's got a timer for a couple of minutes, and then after the couple of minutes it then flushes. So that's why they're starting to call them touchless rather than infrared, even though this one does use infrared. So yeah, so hopefully that was interesting, and hopefully it gives you a bit more information on this unit, the Korolev. I think that's how you say it, the Korolev. Yeah. No, it's not the football player that used to play for Man City. But yeah, all in all, I would probably give this probably a 5 out of 5. To be fair, there's nothing that can really go wrong with it, that you can really put it down for. It is pretty nice. There's some others on the market that don't look as nice as this. So yeah, there you go. Right, thank you very much for watching, and I hope it's helped you. If you just want to have a look at some of my other videos as well, I'll be doing some other different reviews, and also a few videos that's about me, about what I like to do, and what I like to collect, and things like that. And also, if you enjoyed the video, then just give it a thumbs up. And also, if you've not subscribed, which I think 94% of you haven't subscribed, then just click the subscribe button. Thank you.